I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Hunter, and this is
the Family Showdown! Woohoo! We are here. We have arrived. It's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday.
I should be
It's already
used
Tuesday.
to having to manually turn the camera on, but
Yeah, it's all good.
Hello, everyone.
Greetings.
It's variety show time. Variety show.
Which means we're gonna do a variety of things.
We haven't done a variety show since. Hey, we're on schedule. November 15th. We're actually back on schedule again.
Let's go.
All right. How's everybody doing? So,
welcome, chat. Good to see y'all.
So
we have stuff to do. Let's
we
see
do.
it. Let's hear it. Let's
jump
Let's
right in.
jump
All
right in.
fine,
Dive in.
fine.
Just dive.
Gotta find the buttons.
Oh dear. Nice knowing y'all.
This one. All right.
We played some games.
I keep
I hope you
forgetting.
were
I keep
sitting
forgetting to
down.
put our update in our variety show thing.
Yeah, you need to update that.
We're
Hello,
up to. So we
shenanigans.
made a resolution in around February, March, somewhere in there.
I'm gonna say March to give us another month.
I'll look up the exact date.
Ah!
So we made a resolution to play all our combined top 100, the definitive top 100, in 1 year. We've played. How many do you think we've played?
40.
Nope.
20.
No.
36.
36.
Woo! I was close.
36 out of 100.
Zaris, you're
There-
such a troll.
There is much work to be done.
That's yeah, it is. There's so much work to be done. So it's time to take days off of work and we're gonna grind. It's just marathon. I mean, it's just you gotta do it, right?
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. So what did we play? We played 4 games, a whopping 4 games.
Hey, but we played 4 games.
For a multitude of reasons why we didn't play very many games.
I was moving people.
She was out
Across
of
the
town
country.
and helping move, and you were sick like at the first part of those times.
Yeah, that was fun. No.
And yeah. Anyway,
yeah,
4 games.
Yeah, things, stuff.
So we
happens.
played 2 new games and 2 games on our little listy list over there that I just mentioned.
You know what? Carly has a very good qualifying statement for this.
What's
too.
that?
To be fair, you did spend a lot of time getting ready for the World Series of Board Gaming.
I did.
And you spent a lot of time playing the same 4 games over and over.
I did.
That we could have been doing other things, but no.
We're gonna make
you
it.
wanted to destroy
We're
me
gonna
in
make it.
splendor
We're
one more
gonna
time.
We're gonna get. Here's our. The goal was to get all 100, but that's out the window. We're not gonna have. That's not
We
gonna
can
happen.
do it. We can totally do it. What are you
The
talking
goal now is to get a passing grade.
70.
We'll get a grade scale. Basically,
Oh, are we curving it?
no curves.
Oh, darn.
So,
I was like, we pass.
So an F would be anything below 60. A D
Below 60.
Yeah,
Okay.
a D is 60 to 69,
Okay.
et cetera, et cetera. We'll see what our grade is at the
Okay.
end of this.
Okay.
All right, played 4 games as I stated. 2 new games. 2 new games and 2 old games. Funny enough, the 2 new games are the lower ranked of the 4.
What?
You heard me.
Interesting.
So my number 4, we tried this. We just a little practice run of this game. This game's really designed for probably 5+ players. But we played it 2 player because it works 2 players if you use an app. And we enjoyed it. It was all right. But I think it's going to be better with more.
Oh, it was fun. I thought it was fun, and I can't wait.
And that is Ready, Set, Bet.
That is fun.
Ready, Set, Bet. This is going to be a blasty blast with lots of players.
I have a feling there's going to be some screaming. I think this is going
There's
to be a
going to be
screaming
a lot
game.
of screaming.
This is going to be a screaming game.
A lot of screaming. Anyway, it's a fun game. So it's a totally a horse racing betting game. You're not actually racing the horses. You're betting on the horses, and it's just straight up real just betting. That's all you do. It's just a betting game, and you can either play with a moderator who rolls dice and moves the little horses. So they move based on dice. So if you roll 2 dice and it's a 7, the 7 horse moves. If you roll a 6, the 6 horse moves.
You know what? Give me a couple of monsters. I bet I'd be a really good horse announcer.
And the ones that aren't 7 get a little bonus if you roll them twice in a row.
Yeah.
And then the 2 and 3 and the 11 and 12 are combined. So I'm sure they did some kind of math and it all kind of mostly balances out where the horses are equal.
House always wins.
Kind of. Anyway, so it's a real-time game. The race starts and the horses start moving. and you're just throwing down bets. You have betting chips. So you have a 2, 2 3s, a 4, and a 5, I think, betting chips, and you can put them on different places on the board. There's a whole a betting area that you can bet on, and you throw in chips down, and based on what you bet on, it's worth more or less. So you basically bet on the horse to win, which is first place, or you can bet on the show, which is first or second place, or in place, you can do first, second, third. So basically, I want to bet on the 7 horses going to show, and I'll throw a chip down. The thing is, it's real time, and you can't go places other people have already gone.
It feels like, to me, like Camel Up, but like I said, in real time, and it's fast. Because Nathan just made a comment, like, very little getting ready and setting. Oh, no. The whole time I'm sitting there going... because you're just waiting.
2 players, it's open enough where you can wait.
We do pretty well. But that's the thing. That's the thing, is the waiting. Because you're going to do that with more players, too, and it's going to come back and bite you.
And they're going to start taking their spots.
Yeah,
and
then there's going to be fighting.
No place to put stuff.
And that's where the screaming and the punching comes
I think this is probably really 5+ players is really probably where the sweet spot is. But anyway, we had a blast playing that 2-player. But with 2-player, like I said, the board is so open, we could wait till the last minute and then start throwing our chips down at the last second. But
it was still a little bit crazy, though, when we did that.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a little crazy no matter what
this game is going to be a little blasty blast, I think. So I give it an 8, but I think it's going to go up once we play with more players. That's an 8 as a 2-player game.
Dang, that's exciting.
So we'll see where it goes.
But it is just wagering and stuff, but it's at such a crazy pace. It's great. That's surprisingly fun. Surprisingly fun.
All right, my number 3 out of 4 games. I give this one an 8 as well. Rebecca probably likes it more than I do because it's more her kind of game and not my kind of game.
Oh, yes,
that
it
is. Planet Unknown. Planet Unknown. Actually, I don't want to block you out. If I got to do more talking, I will. So Planet Unknown is a polyomino game. Basically, you have a planet, which is your board is shaped like a planet, and it has spaces to put polyomino, and you're just putting tiles in all over the place. And there's 5 or 6. Is it 6? 5 different tech trees you're going up. So you have like plants and technology and civilization and different tracks you're going up. And the higher you get on those tracks, the more benefits you get, the more points you get. And it's based on what tiles you're drafting. It has this cool, well, at least the version we have, the deluxe version, has a big lazy Susan, that you spin around, and it has all the tiles in it. I can show you.
The gimmick. It's got a gimmick. That's what makes it stand out.
Let me show you.
Oh, no. The gimmick shifted a little.
No, it didn't. That's fine. Oh, there's a little bit. There's a few pieces out of place. That's okay, because we store it vertical, but that's pretty good for storing vertical. No, anyway, you have a little thing that's full of all your tiles.
It's a thing.
And whoever's the active player, they can spin this around and pick which tiles they want to draft from, which section they want to draft from. And then everyone else is
stuck.
They get wherever their little, they have a little pointy thing that points to where they draft from. They're going to draft from that section. So it's the person who's gets to go look and go, okay, I want this tile.
Right.
And then you just have to deal with whatever you get. You have to pick one of the 2 that you end up on. But then when it's your turn, you can pick whatever you want. And it has all the different terrain types and stuff like that. They all relate to the different tracks. There's placement rules like there are in all polyomino games. It's a really cool game. It's just...
I feel like this one, the space theme works really well with it, because someone was asking, what makes this one kind of stand out. For me, I think the fact that it is a space theme helped it a lot, because you've got the little rovers, and they're actually going around and picking up the meteorites and different things. So you're actually using the little rovers to travel around and collect stuff, as well as trying to get rows and columns to fill out. And it's tight with the gameplay, like the turns and stuff. And it seemed like, at least with the 2-player, it ended very quickly. So you have a million things you want to do, but you really want to streamline so you can get a few really good scoring rows and columns. And it's not necessarily easy to plan that out, especially when there's different, each game's got it slightly different, like you said, the little bonus things that you can do. Like the ones we had, for example, said you could get these little space ones, these light blue ones, if they were along the, no, that's the water. That's the wrong one. It was these, the little, what were these called? Civilization ones. Were along the very outside edge of your planet. You got points for those, extra real points for those, extra victory points. And then, so it was stuff like that. So you're trying to score those as well as try to fit everybody in, but you also need to try to complete rows and columns to get those to count. But when you're putting these down, I don't think you mentioned the meteors. There's these meteors, and they're all over all of the pieces somewhere, it seems like. And the meteors put a actual little meteor piece there, and your little rover needs to go and pick it up if you want things to score in the rows and columns. It blocks the scoring. So, I mean, it's like you're trying to go several different directions at the same time, but things need to be set up just right to be able to actually get the score for them. And I liked that. I feel like that was something different because a lot of times it's just, oh, make the pieces fit. Oh, make a bunch of the same color together. You know, this one didn't do that, and I think that's why I liked it. Yeah, it feels a little more puzzly, and I like the theme. It was fun for some. I like it. I feel like this one feels different than the usual polyomino stuff. I don't know.
Another thing interesting.
Y'all tell me what you think about
Another thing interesting about it that we didn't mention is that it's almost all simultaneous play.
Which is also
regardless
nice.
of how many players you have, it's going to take about the same amount of time. Mm-hmm. Unless you have some people APN with their things. But there's not like Rebecca takes a turn, then the next person takes a turn. Active person decides the tiles. You take your tiles, you put it on your board, you score your tile. Next person's turn. So for 2 players, the turns were just going really back and forth really fast.
Yeah.
And we were pretty quick with our turns. So the game says 70 minutes. It did not take even anywhere near 70 minutes
not for
to
2
play.
player.
It maybe took 45, maybe. With the teach, it was an hour. It flew.
Right.
So, again, but we weren't really APing, like, looking at every tile.
Yeah, I mean, you could. This is another one of those games where it's very dependent on who you're playing with, right? If you've got some people that really tend to AP, you may want to make an agreement. Hey, you know, X amount of time and then move on with your life, because you could sit there for a very long time and sort all that out and be ridiculous with it. I mean, it's very easy to do because you probably could see all sorts of different opportunities and options if you sat there and spent the time, but we chose to, move the game forward. We kind of just agree that we're not going to do that with these games. I think
Claudia's asking about the game. What's the youngest you would play with?
Youngest I would play with? Probably a teenager. I feel like this one is pretty heavy on the puzzly aspects, and a little kid would really AP out or maybe get frustrated with it, I think.
It's probably an older kid game.
Because, like, Barren Park, I feel like kids could play that one. You know what I mean? Like, this one's got a little more...
It's Barren Park to it.
Plus. Barren Park Plus. It's a little more technical. A little more puzzly to it, and it's just enough that I think that would frustrate most kids, probably. I mean, you don't know. I mean, if you have kids that really enjoy puzzly things, that might be different, but I was going to say, like, Arkidos, that would not have gone over well.
All right. So, my number 2, I give it a 9. It's been a 9 for 7, 8 years now.
Nice.
Hasn't changed. And latest play hasn't changed it. It's still a 9. We got to play Concordia. This is one that's on our list. It's also on Rebecca's.
Spoilers.
No, her. You just spoiled it. It's on your haven't played in a while list.
Oh yeah, it is.
I think.
Spoilers.
I think maybe. Was it? Or did we just randomly pick Concordia?
I'll just look and see.
I don't remember. Anyway, Concordia.
We picked Concordia.
So the infamous Paul of Ankh fame.
I don't have it on my list.
Gifted us some Concordia boards. I want to say a couple years ago.
Oh yeah,
we haven't got to play Concordia in a couple of years. But we tried out the new boards, and one of the board it was the Britannia and the Germania.
Good.
Sure.
Germania.
Ugh. That must be Latin or something. Anyway, we got to play with the new board, and that board is designed specifically for 2 players for Britannia and high player counts for Germania. Germania. And we got to play with it. I love that board. That's my new favorite board for 2 players.
Yeah, Britannia was fun.
It was, not only was the board tight in terms of size, it was challenging in terms of reaching the far side of the board.
It really was.
Because in the standard board, you just take your boat over and you can get to the far away places real easy. This one, you had to travel overland, and the routes were really, there was a lot of stops to get to where you needed to go. So getting to that, it wasn't until later in the game that we reached the other side of the board to start putting stuff there, which was really interesting. I really enjoyed that. So Concordia has been around forever. It's a midweight Euro game.
It is the trading in the Mediterranean game.
It's got a bit of deck building, hand management, resource management, a little bit of everything. It's a great game.
Trading.
It is a great game. But with the new boards, this thing does
Sorry,
not...
I'm like dehydrated, guys.
This thing does not want to...
it does not want to lay flat. It needs to lay
I
perfectly flat.
refuse to put the boards outside the box. Anyway, Concordia, I give it a 9. It's been a 9, like I said, forever. It's going to go on your side now.
Running out of space.
Was it on your list? Did you look?
Nope, it is not. So
I just randomly picked it.
You randomly
but this
picked it.
one was on all the lists.
It was all the lists.
It was on all the lists.
The 100 list, the haven't played it in forever list. Was there another list?
No, but it was on both our lists.
Both as in all.
And that is Lorenzo Il Magnifico.
Yeah, let's go.
So
it is the green carpet of death. That just... What a cover.
So this one,
what a cover.
It wasn't on our combined. It was pretty high up.
It was pretty high up. Crossed it out and we'll never see it. 27.
27. And our combined top 100 from last year. Anyways, Lorenzo, we haven't played this in a while. It's been, because it was on your list and my list.
It was on our list. I'm like, I can tell you how long it's been if it's on my list.
2020 sometime, probably? 2019?
Oh, was it on my list?
Maybe not. It was on my list.
I'll look and see if it's on my short list.
Anyway.
Oh, 2018. June of 2018.
Wow.
Yeah.
4 years. Anyway, so we haven't played this in forever. This is an awesome game.
The travel edition.
This is...
Corlew said, I heard there's a big box coming, so what's this, the travel edition?
There's a Lorenzo big box? That is so unnecessary.
This is about the truth anymore. You're like, oh, look at this tiny
we have
little
everything
box.
for it, and the box is half empty. Why do you need a big box?
I got nothing.
I don't understand that. That's true. That's funny. Anyway, Lorenzo, this is your quintessential midway 90-minute Euro-ness. I mean, for us, it's about an hour game. It's about 30 minutes a player, probably, to play this game. We played with everything. We played with the leaders. We played with the extra tower. We played with all the good stuff.
It was so much fun.
It was a blasty blast. We tied.
We did. We did completely different things.
We tied.
It was lovely.
She ended up getting the tiebreaker. She was higher in turn order, so she won.
That was the only reason. I'm like, that's kind of a lame reason.
Anyway, it was awesome. It was like a nail biter. I did something I never did. I didn't do any of the. Basically, there's like church goals you have to do. There's like goals you have to do. You have to be pious. If you're not pious, then you get excommunicated.
You were an impious,
and you get like a negative ability, like something's more things. You can't do some things. Things are more expensive or whatever. You get a penalty for each of the rounds. I got a leader that blocked excommunication, so I just.
You were horrible. You were a terrible person.
I threw all that church stuff out until the very end and then I ran up the track.
And then you did. That was ridiculous, by the way.
Because it's so many points.
I was like, yeah, I made it all the way up the track. I'm going to get like 30 points. And he's not. And pretty soon he's like 2 steps behind me. I was like, how? Why? It was crazy.
So this is a worker placement game. It's almost dice placement in a way. You roll a set of community dice. There's a set of dice. And then you have little pawns that are related to that die. So let's say the orange die has a 3. If I use my orange pawn, it's like I put in a 3 value die on the board, which is kind of cool. Not a lot of games do that where you have communal dice and then everyone has to. Basically, it prevents you roll, and I got 6, 4, 5, and you got 1, 1, 3, and it's like, So it prevents that from happening.
Well, and I like the fact that you're using the little things, so you're not moving the dice and you're not accidentally bumping the dice or moving the dice over. Everyone can see the dice where they are, and you can plan your moves, and you don't have to wait until someone puts the dice back. And I like that. I thought it was a cool move.
So I really like the leaders expansion.
Mm-hmm.
There's leaders in the base game. There's more leaders in the expansion. Yeah. I also like the extra tower. Basically, there's 4 different towers in the base game that relate to 4 different kinds of cards. You have basically resource cards. You have converting cards that convert things into other things. You have characters, which give you usually one-time powers, sometimes ongoing powers. And then there's in-game scoring cards. Then the expansion adds a 5th tower, which has a combination of all those cards. So if someone goes to the resource tower and takes a thing, it's more expensive for you to go there now that they've gone there. But that fifth
Of
tower
course.
gives you potentially an option to
Right.
get another card of the color you want. I mean, it's randomized what cards come out, but maybe there's a resource card over there, and I go, oh, I can just go there and get that one instead.
Except I go there first and block it. Whoa!
But I love this game. It's one of my favorites. I don't know why we haven't
Played it so much.
Circled back to it.
I think because, like you said, we kept thinking we had played it recently.
Oh,
And so we're like, we had played it. And so we're like, okay, we'll play something else. La, la, la. I don't know. That's my guess.
I think the better explanation, not to spoil your top 100, but when we talked about it in your top 100, plug.
Go watch the
Go
video.
watch the top 100.
It's out.
There's a lot of mid-weight 90-minute Euros that have supplanted this in our head. So when we go, hey, let's play a 90-minute Euro game.
We don't think about this.
We have like 10 other games that are
in that range.
In that same range, and this one just doesn't come up. I mean, we got Crown of Amara and Coimbra, and I can go on
all mess of them behind us. Yeah.
There's a long list of them.
And you're right. And this one, for whatever reason, I always think it's heavier, like as in it plays longer than it does. And so I'm like, 2 hours of Lorenzo. No, it's not that long.
No,
I don't know why.
It's less than an hour for
You know
us.
what it is? Corley put the nail on it, though. Your grandmother's tablecloth game. I mean, you look at that and you're like, ugh.
But isn't he? Isn't this guy?
This is indicative of
this
a fantastic Euro.
This guy is El Magnifico.
Il Magnifico.
El Magnifico.
It's not. That's like
the Magnificent.
No, Il is Italian for the Il Magnifico. You know what? Thank goodness I don't have any students.
Anyway,
because I would take him out.
Lorenzo Il Magnifico.
Take him out.
I give it a 9. It is on both of our top 100s. It is one of our faves. I'm glad we got to play it again, and then we'll forget about it for another 4 years.
That is not true. Well, time to call it then. Yep.
All right.
He's ill. He's ill. Is that it? Troll, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Good.
So that is the games we played. So.
Oh, wait. Hinkeep says the big box Lorenzo is available and just has the expansion and promos included in it.
Well, I think isn't there a second edition Lorenzo that came out?
Oh, maybe. Well,
and I think there's a second edition.
Wait, I may be stinking big box then.
I may be thinking something else. I think there may be a second edition Lorenzo. They haven't released the expansion yet for it, so you get the big box.
All that.
You get all the stuff. I may be making that all up.
Yeah, Viscounts is another one, Nathan. You're right.
I mean, there's just tons of them. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, half of our shelf are 90-minute Euro games, so it's just hard to get back to the older ones. That's it.
True.
That's it. Let's move on to the next segment.
No!
We're going to do, this one.
All right. You know the drill, peeps. We need to rank something, a top 5 of something, anything board game related or not. Give us something to rank. Let's hear it. I think I wrote down some fun ones last time. I feel I'll stink it up. I don't see you guys thinking. No, I'm just kidding. You guys always come up with the best stuff, honestly. I don't know where I wrote it, though. It was eons ago. You're right. When was the last time we did this? Oh, my gosh. Top 5 table covers. Lorenzo Il Magnifico, number 1. End of story. That was easy. 5 imaginary modes of transportation. Latin words. Nathan, you're on a theme
Lux
here.
Eterna.
Lux Eterna. Metallica. Top 5 games you respect but don't like.
That's a good one. I could do that one. I don't know if Rebecca would like that.
I'd be hard pressed to do that one.
I could easily do that one.
Top 5 companies out of business. No, that does just make me sad. Top 5 secondary Star Trek characters? So as opposed to like not being captains then, right?
What's secondary?
Yeah, what do you consider secondary, Zaris? You've intrigued
Is that
us.
like someone in the background that's like messing with a computer?
Or is a red shirt number 5? Top 5 Everdell critters. I'm terrible with their names.
Yeah.
I love them though.
I like the farmer and the farmer's wife.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Those are my favorite. Probably.
Top 5 viewers you respect and like named Tommy. Oh, we don't have 5 of those. In fact, can we have any? Gosh.
Named Tommy?
Yeah, I don't think so. Top 5 games you two disagree on. Ooh, that's fun. Like
we've done a top 10 list, top 10 of that a while back.
Yeah.
It's been a while though.
Similar. Netflix shows. Oh, I'm
We
sorry.
haven't wa- we, don't
Yeah.
have- we axed Netflix a while back.
Temporarily, yeah, we'll get back into it again. Top ways to shuffle a deck. Top 5. Hey, you never specified, Zaris. What's going on with the Star Trek thing? Games to play on a cruise. Ooh.
Top 5 Christmas songs.
Christmas songs. I could do that easily. You probably couldn't though, or could you? Could you? Christmas songs. Christmas songs.
I don't know the names. I'd have to describe it.
I did. Must be slow. Oh, not captains or featured. Like Barkley. Oh yeah, that's good.
All right, pick one.
Do you want to do the Star Trek?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, second. I don't know why that intrigued me. It'll probably take me a minute. Top 5 water drinks. Y'all are crazy.
I don't know what secondary. I may break the rules on secondary, but we'll see.
I think like if you don't pick the top tier, like I think I got you.
All right, let me think about this. I have to think.
You never did come up with thinky music, did you?
No.
We gotta do some thinky music.
I should do that.
I can't do the Jeopardy thing. We'll probably get locked out, right? Yeah. Darn it! What if I played it on the piano?
You have to play it off key or change some notes.
I can't play by ear very well. It'd probably be off key. Let's see. Secondary people.
Does guest people count, or is this actual show people? Like,
Sure, why not?
Like episodic?
It's our thing. It's ours.
I'm
so
thinking. I don't know if he's a secondary character, but I'm going to put him. I'm probably not going to have secondary characters. I
can't think of their names. Oh, bummer. I love them though. Okay.
Okay. I'm going through each of the series and finding.
I know. Problem is now I'm having.
I don't know if he's a secondary character. I'm probably breaking the rules.
Okay, that's okay. Again, it's our top 5. It's rando, right? Right? A good hot latte. What? You guys picking drinks now? Ooh, hot chocolate, hot apple cider. Yum. Ooh, that's a good list too, peeps.
All right, I got mine.
You have all of them?
Yep. I got to do order.
Okay. You guys are gonna be like, what is wrong with you?
I'm mostly picking villains. Is that bad?
No, that's awesome. I think that's awesome, actually. I just realized technically I guess mine are too.
I'm mostly picking villains.
'Cause villains are fun.
Alright, got mine. Done. I'm sure I'm missing some major ones and I'll think of them later, but
oh totally. Let's see. I don't know if I have these ranked properly. I don't have like. Why am I blanking on my last?
I would think Guinan's a secondary character.
Oh heck yeah!
She's more secondary than some of the characters I picked.
No, is he? He kind of ends up being a main.
So you're thinking. You're thinking too much about this.
Am I? Okay, I'll just leave him.
No APN.
Okay.
It's off the top of your head.
All right. I've got it. I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay, I don't remember their names, but they have to go together as a unit because it's the 2 Klingon chicas.
Oh, Beta and Latour?
Yeah.
Beta and Latour.
Latour? Or something like that?
Latour or something?
Yeah, you guys know who I'm talking about. I just love... They were always up to shenanigans. They
I don't
were
know.
always causing trouble.
Think of it. That's a good one. I can't think of the name. Ursa and Bator.
It's something like that, yeah.
Ursa and Bator.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I'm sure fellow Star Trek nerds, you can help us out with that. I haven't watched those in a while, but they always cracked me up because they're always up to trouble and they were always causing trouble, and I thought they were great.
My number 5, Lore.
Oh, Lore is good. I forgot about Lore. Okay, that's all right.
Data and Lore.
Yep.
Evil Data.
All right, my next one is also
Lursa and Bator.
Lursa and Bator.
I was close.
Yeah, nice. Nathan, coming through in the clutch. I love it. Okay, my next one, Tribbles. Tell me they're not their character.
No.
Yes.
Veto.
Tribbles. Nope.
Veto.
Nope. Tribbles are amazing. They are their own.
My number 4. Moriarty.
Okay, I'm just gonna say him then next for my 3 because that is on my list as well. And Moriarty, he's greatness.
Yes.
That was fun. Yeah. See, people are liking the Tribbles. Okay, so what'd you pick?
Oh, you scared.
I said I did my Moriarty because I moved it because.
All right, so my number 3, Juxia Dax.
I debated that one. I thought she was too main. I love Jadzia. She's one of my favorite characters. Period.
She reminds me of me when I was in high school, like super nerdy.
You were, yeah, super nerd. Yeah, she's totally a super nerd. Love it. Love it. Okay. Oh, Tilly's good too. Oh, I didn't even think about the newest stuff.
I
dang it.
Forgot about
I didn't even think
those.
about Discovery.
Yeah.
Ooh, Tilly is kind of a main though. Yeah.
Dax is too main.
Oh. What do you guys think? Because this is the one I was hem-hawing about O'Brien. Because he kind of becomes a main. He was sort of like he kind of becomes a main. And I don't know. I always liked O'Brien. He's probably the least villainous out of everyone in my list. I just realized. Or is he? I don't know. Anyway, O'Brien.
Number 2, O'Brien. Quark.
See, I thought he was too main. I
don't care. I told you.
I love Quark.
I told you I don't care.
Quark is fantastic.
Quark.
That's nice. Nice. You ready for my number 1? My number 1. Hardcore Fenton Mudd.
Mud.
I love Mud. Mud's ridiculous. Mud is
my number
ridiculous.
1. Q.
See, I thought he was kind of main.
No, he is not
he
main.
He really isn't main. It's true.
Main.
I really want to
Number
put
2,
him.
Scotty. Scotty's known as main as Juxia is. They're about equal in terms of mainness.
You know what? You say
Barkley's a good one too.
Barkley's fantastic. Barkley's greatness. I love both the old Mud and the new Mud. They both have different kind of levels of villainy. I don't want to say levels because there's not one that's like more villainous than the other. One seems a little more harmless in his motivations. The other one seems more sinister, but they both are just well done. I love them both. So Data's cat. Spot. I love a Spot. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Well, that was fun.
Yes, in the books. Mud's great in the books.
All right.
It's fantastic.
Move on. It's
good
time.
pick, guys. You guys had so many lists. That was hard. It was hard to pick.
It's time for.
It's time. What is it time for? All right, so how this works, you guys are going to pick a reason to rank stuff. I have squirreled away over here 7 rando games using our randomizer. I covered them up with a blanket so Hunter has no idea what they are, and he's going to rank them according to your specifications, and we'll go from there. So what would be a reason for Hunter to rank? Why should Hunter rank them?
What's he ranking them by? You have to be careful not to cover the mic up.
Yeah, we'll be careful.
Some may get pushed off the edge.
Yeah, we'll push them around, so. Oh, man. See, you guys are pulling a whole bunch of holodeck for Quark to sell based off of them.
What?
Ooh, I like that. Base them by how exciting and successful of a holodeck, holodeck adventure they'd be if Quark sold them. I like this.
But I have to explain what the holodeck adventure is.
Of course.
Okay.
What game you want to bring back to your bring back to your ancestors to play with them? Ooh, that's a fun one too, man.
My ancestors beat us in World Cup soccer.
Wales.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Or
okay,
football for everyone else in the world.
I was gonna say for everybody else. Okay, you know what? Ranked by box size appropriateness. That's hilarious, actually.
Yeah, but that one's
at least 2 to 5 generations. Ooh.
2 to 5 generations.
They'd still be in the U.S. for yours, wouldn't they?
Yep. Yeah, I did the ancestry thing.
You're going to Wales for Christmas?
Oh, my gosh.
How cool.
Say hello to the Thomasons. Clan Thomason. Oh my goodness. You know what? I like the Star Trek theme. I keep going back to that. I want to hear you do your holodeck adventures here, you guys. Right,
sorry, you guys all have some beautiful recommendations tonight, but all right, you ready for this? You guys ready? So this is ranked off of how well Quark would sell these as a holodeck adventure.
So
you're gonna have to.
For those that aren't big Star Trek fans, Quark is a Ferengi, which are notorious for negotiation and trading,
wheeling and dealing,
and secret deals and almost
business and profit. They're like capitalists to the extreme.
Yes.
And he runs a bar. He's also a bartender, barkeep.
So let's do it.
All right, your first game is Trajan.
So, do you want to live in Roman society? Do you want to be a Caesar? Do you want to be a senator? Whatever you want to be. Choose your lifestyle in the Roman society. Rule. Be a ruler. Be a peasant. Be a gladiator. Whatever you want to be. Live as Trajan. On the Roman holodeck. First place.
All right, Cork. All right. Oh, God. I got to do this one next just because. Okay. Oh, Hippocrates.
I don't even know Court could sell this one.
History of the World Part 1, yes. I think we're at Part 2 right now.
Do you need a break
Yes.
from your daily grind?
Maybe.
Sitting in an office, clicking a keyboard,
I
or
wish.
maybe working some manual labor on Ryza, whatever you're doing.
Manual labor on Ryza?
You gotta
Vacation
serve,
Planet?
You have to serve them drinks and stuff.
Oh, okay. It's fair.
You want to escape from the day. You want to help people. You want to feel proud of all the things you've accomplished. Healing the sick, giving to the poor, training people to become doctors. Live the life of Hippocrates. Hippocrates.
Hippocrates? That's probably how he'd say it, too.
Do you wish to be Hippocrates?
For those who desire to wear a sheet.
As a side adventure.
Oh, no.
As a side adventure. You don't want to do the healing and the caring for the poor and all that stuff. That doesn't float your boat. Well, you could be a time traveler. Ooh. You could travel through time to San Dimas High School.
I see what you did there, and I like it. I like that.
Currently second place is not as exciting
as
the
That's a good
Romans.
reference. I like that reference. Does Captain America say? I got that reference. All right. Oh. Speaking of that theme, San Dimas. Oh, San Dimas.
Do you want to be a time warrior? Traveling through time? Warriorizing time?
What?
Warriorizing?
Warriorizing? Like
warriorizing?
Weaponizing, maybe?
Warriorizing?
I don't know what's happening.
Do you want the whole scope of history of the galaxy is at your fingertips? Do you want to go back in time to
excuse you,
to the creation of paid vacations? Or better yet, you could go back to the first appearance of the Republican elephant.
What?
Or maybe even more exciting than that, the invention of the cartoon.
Oh, now we're talking. Now it's getting interesting.
All those things. The Rolodex of history is at your fingertips. Experience anything.
Anything.
At any time.
This is going to be an expensive
But the catch is, you have to guess the exact year of the place you're going.
Oh.
Or you can't go there.
Oh. Got to do your research.
Number 3.
I like the...
No, it's better Hippocrates.
I was going to say, but what about the prime directive? That cracks me up. Because Cork doesn't care about the prime
There's
directive.
no prime directive.
There's no prime.
It's profit. Profit is
the prime directive.
I kind of in front of the microphone. You're kind of in front of the microphone.
That's all right. I'll speak around it. Okay. All right, Cork. Here you go, buddy. Istanbul.
Was the entire human history too broad a subject for you? If you can't narrow it down,
Or you didn't do your research.
or you didn't do your research, we have a special sale going on. Doesn't say. Hold on.
Rubies?
Hold on.
Uh-oh. He's doing research.
Oh, I can't pull up the book. Do you want to go to a specific place in a specific time? The grand bazaars of Istanbul. You could be a shopper, traveling looking for wares. You could be a merchant, trying to give away your stuff to people with little wagons that are going around picking up stuff in.
What about that shady cousin that you keep breaking out of jail?
Do you want to go to jail and break out?
Oh my god. This game.
The markets of Istanbul. Unfortunately, does not include Constantinople.
Is that an extra game?
I think this one is right here.
It is Quark's life story, I think.
There we go. Got the movies kind of off camera because I can't. Our mic being out there is if it's covered. You can't hear
I
us.
got a challenge for you. Wordsy. You're gonna be so tired after this.
Are you a little low on gold press platinum?
Aren't we all?
We're running a special deal. You buy one at regular price, you get the word adventure for free.
That's how you're offloading Wordsy.
So here's the scene. You're being interrogated by a Starfleet officer. He's asking you all sorts of questions, but you can only answer them in whatever letters you have in front of you. So were you at the location? No. Can you be more specific? Ear. That doesn't make any sense. Pancake.
I think you're going to jail.
Last place.
Wow. Interesting. Okay.
Do you need to relax? Have you had a very stressful day serving drinks and whatever, clicking on keyboards?
That seems to be a theme for Quark.
Do you need to relax? In a beautiful garden, surrounded by
Gold press platinum.
flowers
Oh.
and beauty and a bubbling brook. A calm, relaxing scene. Petals are drifting down.
What's happening?
You remember that board game breakfast?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
board game blender where we did
Yes.
this scene.
Yes.
The Valentine's Day. Anyway, just need to calm down and relax. You don't want too much excitement. Go to the land of the lotus. I don't know where this one goes.
I'm just trying to listen.
Slightly
to
above
Quark.
Wordsy, but below Hippocrates.
Mm.
No, it's better than Hippocrates. Not better than Istanbul, though.
Yeah, Istanbul's pretty exciting. Last but not least, Last but not least. It's disappearing in the blanket.
But wait, there's more! Do you want to be a spy? Spying on the Federation or the Cardassians? You want not to be discovered while you're infiltrating their... whatever.
Gold press platinum?
Infiltrating their systems, their ships? You could be an insider. Very dangerous, though, because unless you pay an extra fee, all safety measures are taken off
What?
on this holodeck adventure.
Dang.
Are you willing to risk it?
Dang.
Or pay a little extra and we'll almost kill you?
Almost. Where do
The
I sign up?
insider.
Where do I sign up?
We're gonna
Oh,
that was
free
a good-
face change in the
I like
box, right?
I like the insider. We're gonna put
Insider's-
that.
Insider's winning for
We're
me,
gonna put
man.
it. We're gonna put it in first place.
I was gonna say that one's a winner. I'd take that one.
Is that it?
it? The name is Cider. Insider.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right, we got last place. We got the buy one get one free Wordsy interrogation game. Then we got Hippocrates with extra fee. You can go to San Dimas High School. Then we got Lotus, the relaxing Relaxing lotus scene. Then we got Istanbul the Market. Do you want to be a merchant or do you want to be a shopper? Then we have the Rolodex of Time. But do you know the year?
Is this like the city on the edge of forever kind of like vibe I'm getting off of this?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Trajan. Do you want to be an emperor? Do you want to be a gladiator? Do you want to be, I don't know, whatever, a peasant? Trajan.
Do you want to be Trajan?
Or do you wish to be a spy? Insider.
I like it.
Done.
That was amazing. That's amazing. That was a win. I'd buy all of them. Cork would be rich. Cork is so rich right now.
Apparently,
You're
Neutral
saving your
doesn't like any of these.
What? Saving your credits? Fired, troll. Yes, take a bow, good sir. That was good. Bravo. Bravo.
It was something.
It was something. It was
All right.
Cork in his finest.
All right.
That was good. That was good, guys. You guys picked some good stuff here.
That is it for this time. We're wrapping up a little early because Rebecca is late tired.
I went shopping for Christmas angels.
But before we go, let's do some housekeeping.
Yes,
Rebecca's Top 100 Games of All Time is ongoing.
it is.
Today was released 60 to 51.
Let's go.
And then Tuesday is going to be 50 to 41.
Let's go.
Hopefully, if the world aligns properly, 40 through 11 will be next week. And then 2 weeks from tonight will be our top 10 live.
Yes.
So,
Now, the only other thing, though, remember Tuesday. Okay, got this covered. All right.
normally 1 week from tonight, we would be doing a top 10 list. But the wee one, a.k.a. Nessa, has a band concert.
We're band parents.
Tuesday night.
Yep.
Therefore, we can't have the show Tuesday night. But Thursday night. Thursday, what day is that? The 12th? No. Yes.
8th.
Thursday, December 8th, we will be doing our top 10 games that has the longest title ever.
Oh my gosh.
Games to play when you are feeling lazy. Top 10 games to play when you're feeling lazy. Special Thursday night show, December 8th.
Okay. Ooh.
December 8th, Thursday night. No Tuesday night show, Thursday night. I'll go ahead, I'll schedule that one early so you know that it's going to be Thursday night, not Tuesday night. Then that next Tuesday, if all goes well, Becca's top 10 of all time.
So exciting. I love doing those. Those are fun. Because I like the back and forth with you guys when we do the live stuff. It's fun to do that. I mean, it's kind of cool to... I like the way we have the top 100 right now because we have the best of both worlds. We get to do the recorded and add little whatever.
Bookend it with the live shows.
And then bookend it with the live shows. And it's just like... Mwah.
That's it. I don't have anything else. Anything else?
No, I think that's awesome. You guys are amazing. I love the commentary and the suggestions and stuff tonight. As always, y'all are gold. Golden star, that is. Woo!
That's right.
It's right here. It's right here.
Gold star.
Just for you.
All right, we'll see you in 9 days, not 7 days.
Let's go.
9 days from now, we will see you. Until then, we'll see you in the lobby.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Click subscribe to join our wonderful viewer community.
Want to be notified when we upload a new video or go live? Click on the little bell below.